Hi, this is Jen Walker, Optavia Coach, and I would love to talk to you guys about obstacles. And I wanted to share a story that comes to my mind that is hilarious, and it could have been viewed in a couple different ways. So I went with my mom to Bear Lake, and we had like 900 golf balls in the back of my van. I was like 9 months pregnant. I had all my kids with me, and we were we were in a house and the driveway goes up. So our car was sitting on the top. And then, the cement is below. And we were loading back up into the car. We were ready to go to take all these golf balls to the golf course that was going to buy them. And my kid, who I told not to move, or I told them not to do something, didn't listen. And a whole huge bag of golf balls tossed out of my van. And it was bouncing. It was like the best scene. Like, you could not recreate that. It was so cool to see all of this just coming out of my van all over. And I thought to myself, if I would have been with different people, I would have had a different experience. I was with my mom. We could not stop laughing. And all the kids went and gathered them. It was like it was Easter. It was super great. And, it could have been an obstacle for me, right? And it's how you view it. So that was a win for me on that occasion. And of course, I have so many not wins because it's never like this perfect life, right? How do you see your obstacles? How do you choose to look at them? Are they holding you back? Is it feeling deprived? Like, what is going on? And how do you use the obstacle in the situation that you're in? Okay, how can you use that obstacle to further you in your process? So like, it'll gear you away from where you were originally going to go, but it can really, really bless your dang life. And here's another analogy for you. So if you have a big boulder and you're at a river, you can either choose to say, I can't go any further, there's this huge boulder. Or what if you got more boulders that were behind you and you started to put them forward and you made a path to cross the river? So use them as stepping stones. And another analogy is to think of wood, and when it's heated and used with certain liquids and different things, you can actually bend wood versus if you just try to bend it when it's at its normal state, it will break. Okay, so think about bending, not breaking. And what type of energy is behind you as you are reaching for a goal? Whether it's, just living a normal life and you have all these things come into your way, like what type of energy is there behind it? Because if without the correct energy, you're gonna go in circles, okay? And obstacle thoughts are kind of where that starts. So what thoughts do you have about your situations that are keeping you from what you want? Get a piece of paper and a pen, which I said at the beginning, because I want you to kind of pause after this, and I want you to write down all the obstacle thoughts that are getting in your way of your goal. Because if you leave it up in your head, you're not going to figure it out. You're not going to recognize that. And practice new thoughts that can help you create what you do want for your goal. And perspective is just all it is. So look at a situation. How can you choose to see it from a different angle to bless your life? Here's a couple of thoughts for you. Obstacles are opportunities. Way good. There is no good or bad, only perception. The Stoics said that. It's not just learning from the bad stuff that happens, but what the bad stuff represents and what can that do? And how can we bless more people? How can we live our lives to the fullest and find joy by helping others? So I hope this helps. The obstacle is the way.